Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23 in solid coverage. So Texas's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Oh, the quarterback catches a break here. You know, anytime throwing off your back foot, it almost never ends well. He was very fortunate the defender drops this interception.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Hop over the middle. It's Little. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch! Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the
Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Lets it go quickly. The pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 13-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Rojas. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick 6, then a 2-point conversion. That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
Texas.
He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
21, Alabama, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Fires it down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Play fake, looking to throw. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It breaks free. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The punt team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Takes off in a bootleg. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I can't believe this guy came down with this catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
7. Texas.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's hit right as he throws it and complete. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into open space. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Alabama.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
offense will kick it off to begin the second half.
Texas.
Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Touchdown, Longhorns. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line. He takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that into the end zone. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The back's got it. Oh, what a move. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
50, Alabama. Texas.
He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing
It's a fumble. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here.
Let's go, let's go.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Finding some room at the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, tied. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On first and 10, looking to throw. Trap him for a sack. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. Just able to get it away. He'll field it close to midfield. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Going with the old counter run here.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Texas.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 3rd down now after the incompletion. Throwing off play action. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it in the open. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Let's go! Let's go!
1st down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Leaning on the run game here. He gets loose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
6.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Alabama.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
78, Alabama. 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
85, Alabama. 24, Texas.
He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.